Maverick Collective is a community of bold women philanthropists investing in health and reproductive rights around the world with the aim of advancing gender equality. Our model is to take an experiential approach to philanthropy, and that means marrying real dollar grant making with hands-on learning from the projects that our members are funding.
And it's not just about individual learning journeys and the work that they do, but it's actually the magic that happens when they come together. It's the sharing, the intimacy, but also the joy.
As a philanthropist, I really do try to get out into the field. I try to visit the work. I really believe in this power of proximity, really getting that gut feel, seeing how everything's going. I also come on these retreats because they're just ridiculously fun. Most of this work is in isolation. It can be quite lonely, but when we come together, I kind of get recharged for the next year.
When I got here the other night, it was really fun to walk into dinner and feel excited to see a lot of the members I've had opportunities to connect with in the past. It felt like a reunion, and I loved that feeling of coming back together and feeling familiar and feeling excited to be with them and having this time set apart to learn together.
Guatemala provides an incredibly beautiful, dynamic atmosphere for our annual retreat. It was really important to us that when we retreat with our members to connect with one another, to connect with purpose, that we do that in partnership and in proximity with PSI's programs and leaders who are leading the work on the ground in communities around the country, so that we're able to kind of connect our members directly to the work that is happening while also connecting them more deeply to one another.
The Maverick retreats are just a way for us all to come together again. You know, each time I come, I get to meet another woman that's newly joined or someone I haven't met before. I'm only 2 years in, so you need to be here every now and again. Like it reinforces the bonds and get to know people a lot better and on a more meaningful level.
I love this group because they love me for exactly who I am. I'm going through a transition of what's next, and I feel really safe to get to show up here and just be myself, and accountability because they're going to hold me accountable to letting go of perfectionism, letting go of control, and hold me accountable to get some really good work done to be accountable to my grantees.
Guatemala is lovely. This is my second time in Guatemala, so I felt like I was coming back to something that was familiar. My project that I've been working on with my cohort is closing, and I had a sweet moment when we were visiting an indigenous population where some of the leaders that were working with the youth and the adolescents that we've been providing funding for education with, they were sharing their expertise and their program and the difference that it made in their community because they were able to offer more programming, more research, more resources to more people in their communities. And it didn't need to be about me. It wasn't about me, but hearing them talk about what they could do because of the partnerships through PSI, through the Maverick, I loved being part of that.
One of the things I appreciate so much about Maverick Collective is its community. It's bold women that are taking big steps and moving forward. They want to be in action. They want to lead with joy. They want to think about things differently. They want to work with communities in new ways that really shift our perspective on how we do philanthropy and how do we dismantle a lot of systems that are working against communities.
We're in the middle of a great capital transition. Women are going to be controlling the majority of the funding quite soon. And again, I think we're going to be doing it differently. We are going to align our money with our values.
Individual philanthropy is small relative to the problems that we're trying to solve in the world. And that's why it's even more important that we are as strategic and precise as possible in where we invest that private capital so that it can unlock or catalyze more dollars, more impact, and bring more people to the table. And so being able to bring the group together across generations, across kind of stages of their own learning journey is incredibly powerful in both their ability to connect with one another and form beautiful partnerships and friendships that last far beyond their Maverick experience, but also for them to connect deeply with the work that's happening here in country.